Hey Spicy, loving the content. I was curious if the momentum and reversal strategies also apply to BTC and on higher timeframes for alts and BTC, or generally have you had better probabilities with it on altcoins strictly on the 1 minute? Okay, so yes, it can definitely work in Bitcoin on higher timeframes for alts and Bitcoin as well. I would say that the ticker, so the name of the coin that you're trading, the ticker doesn't actually matter as much as you would think. And also the time frame doesn't matter that much also. Because the ideas for the momentum and the reversal strategies, they're not really based on specifically what is happening inside the candlesticks, right? The ideas are based on imbalances. And these imbalances can come in two different forms. So the first one is there is an imbalance with the limit orders, or there is an imbalance with the market orders, or both, right? When there is a very large imbalance with the market orders or the limit orders or both, that is what causes price to move or drift in one particular direction. So it's actually these two things which fundamentally matter, right? The candlesticks or the price action is just a convenient way to visualize this. So the time frame, whether you're on the 1 minute, 5 minute, 3 minute, 17 minute, 1 hour, that part doesn't actually matter that much because it's still the exact same data. It's literally the same data. It's just visualized slightly differently. So what I mean by that is if I go, let's pretend that this is a 5 minute, a candlestick on the 5 minute chart. If I was to drop down onto the 1 minute time frame, so we've got the open, the low, the high, and the close, right? So the low is still the same, the open is still the same, the high is still the same, and the close is still the same, right? So we're looking at the exact same, like literally the exact same data. So I could look at the 1 hour time frame, take a trade on the 1 hour time frame, and then switch to the 1 minute time frame, and it's not going to have any difference at all how I execute the trade. The only real difference that is actually going to occur if I was to take a trade on the higher time frame and then switch and then look at the like what's happening on the 1 minute, the only thing that's really different is just there's just more candles between the entry and the exit, but like how everything unfolds, it's absolutely identical. So for that reason, the time frame really doesn't matter as much as you would think. And also the ticker, the name of the coin that you're trading, this also doesn't really matter as much as you would think as well, because really, like the only true thing that actually matters is who are you trading with and who are you trading against. So it's just the limit orders and the market orders. The name of the coin is basically irrelevant. The only like slight, very 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 small things that can occasionally matter is just that sometimes specific coins have specific players who act in a specific way for that specific product. So, for example, yes, the strategies do work in Bitcoin. The problem, though, is that in order for you to actually get an A plus setup in in Bitcoin, first off, to find it on the 1 minute time frame in Bitcoin is gonna be it's probably gonna take a while because Bitcoin moves really really slow. It's like it's not really volatile. So only during windows of like extreme volatility will you even find something that's worth trading for BTC. So that's point number one. Point number two, there are a lot of institutional players in Bitcoin which are hedging out their positions in all sorts of different ways. So for that reason, a lot of the price action in BTC is more efficient rather than inefficient. So that means that the total number of opportunity or the average number of opportunities that we'll be able to get per month with these strategies is going to be really, really low compared to altcoins. That's really the only thing. So no, it's not restricted by the time frame, and it's not restricted by the product. It's just that the higher up you go, you're going to find less opportunities. That's point number one. And also, the more liquid or the more well established the coin is, you're also going to find fewer trade opportunities. That's the only difference. The only reason why I think the 1 minute and the altcoins are so great is because there's just a bunch of opportunities. But like the actual effectiveness of the strategies is pretty much the same.